What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have got one you've probably all been waiting for, all the people that subscribe to my channel and actually have been following this rebuild. We are going to be showing you the end product of the GTS. Now, this has taken some time, I know, and I'm sorry, but trust me, the car has been done for fucking ages. We haven't actually taken this long to repair this car. It was done within a week of actually buying the car. I know it's like took a long time, obviously, to get to this point now, but just obviously life, business, all this crap gets in the way. And this isn't my full-time job. This is just a hobby. Do you know what I mean? I do this basically because you guys like car content, and so do I. But anyway, we are going to show you some small clips of us putting the car back together. Now, fortunately enough, the car was not that badly damaged. I wouldn't even call it damage. It just didn't have panels on it, which if you go back to the previous episodes, you're going to obviously see that everything for the car was in the boot of the car, apart from a couple of headlights and stuff like that, but that was neither here nor there. So fortunately for me, it wasn't badly damaged. Unfortunately for you guys, there's not a lot more to show you really, but there is a small amount of clips of us putting the car back together, which I'm going to show you right now. See what I mean? I wasn't lying to you. There's not really a lot to show you. But what I have got to show you, which a lot of you have been waiting for, is how the GTS is sitting 5 months after we bought it. Let's get into it, guys. It's time to show you the car. And there you have it, guys, my fully rebuilt AMG GTS. Now, why don't we go over some of the specs and what I've actually done to this car, because it is not factory. We have done some things to it. I'm not going to go into the engine modifications just yet. That's going to be in another episode. But I'm going to talk you through what we've changed and what we've added to the car. Starting with the bumper. Now, this is a 2015 model, so they should have the very first AMG GTS front bumper. Now, what I've done is I've actually facelifted this car. Not the headlights, because that's way too much work to do and I really can't be asked. It doesn't make a lot of sense, really. But what we've done is we've put a facelift AMG GTS, GTC, if you want to say that as well, because they share the same bumper, front bumper on the car. We've also added carbon canards from Patex and a carbon front splitter as well from Patex. Both of these are not cheap. They're very expensive, and it's probably the best carbon that you could actually buy. We've also included the facelift Panamericana grille with the glass Distronic front star as well. We've kept the wheels as factory. I quite like the S wheels, don't really need to change them. What we have done though, this car actually had red calipers. What we've actually done is painted them in the ceramic gold colour, like I have done with the C63S that I had before this as well. Just think it looks fantastic with the silver. Next up, we've put an Edition 1 AMG GTS spoiler on the car. Now, this is genuine. This is from Mercedes This has been on the car for the last 5 months, but we are going to be changing it soon for a full GTR carbon fibre rear wing. What we've also done is we've put a carbon fibre rear diffuser on the car just to make it look a bit more aggressive on the back end. Now, this doesn't look like carbon, as you can probably tell. It is black. We painted it black just to keep the look of the car. I quite like the silver black two tones. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to go too crazy with the carbon. I know we've got carbon on the front and we've also got carbon on the interior as well, but I think this just looks so much better in black. We've also tinted the back lights as well. Now, these are quite red on the pre-facelift GTS. So what we've done is we've actually tinted them just in that shadow black like I do to all my cars, to be honest with you. We've also done the headlights as well to match. Just finishes the car off a little bit better, giving it that shadow sort of look, and then matches in with the rest of the whole silver black carbon tone sort of thing I'm going for with the car. Now we come to the interior. This car left the factory with a full dry carbon spec package. Really, really rare spec. So all we've done is we've added one of our dry carbon custom steering wheels. Now this is a facelift flat bottom steering wheel as well. As you probably noticed, the handles on the side are slightly different as it's a racing spec steering wheel. We've also finished it off with a yellow racing stripe, which matches the custom yellow seat belts that we've also added to the car. Now that wraps up basically everything to do with the car at the minute that I want to show you. In the next coming episodes, you're going to find out what we've done to the engine and what sort of brake horsepower this car is now producing as well. It is insane, honestly, and I cannot wait to show you the footage for that as well. But listen, guys, thank you for all your support. Thank you for being subscribers. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all the people that have been there since the day I started this channel. Things are just getting better and better. I know I'm getting slower and slower bringing videos out. I really do apologise for that, but I promise you now I will do my utmost to keep bringing you good content. But anyway, guys, I'll catch you in the next episode.